What saves you all the time in the kitchen.
Yep.
Our mandolin. Now this has a fold-up leg, okay? So you can use it as a straight mandolin or you can stand it up on its stand. Now, this is the most important feature of this machine. It's called the safety holder. There's 4 stainless steel prongs. They hold on to the food, you hold on to the holder. We also have this guide that slides up and down. This fits onto the guide. Your fingers never get close to the blades. Now, what the best part about this is it's completely adjustable. I'm gonna start out by adjusting it to its thickest slice. There's 4 different slicing thicknesses. You can see right here how they're all labeled. It's so simple to use. You take a potato, a tomato, an onion, whatever you wish, and you just start at the top, slide it down to the table, back up to the top, down to the table. So from one end to the other, you get perfect uniform slices. Now, when you get close to your fingers, like with one of those, if you've ever slipped on one of those old graters, you know, those knuckle butchers, the 4-sided tin can looking things.
Yes, yes.
You'll appreciate this safety holder because with those 4 stainless steel prongs, now that holds onto the food. Flip the little guide down, and now you can't make a mistake and you can't cut yourself. There's no waste. It takes it right down to the very last little nub. And I want you to look at these slices because they're all uniform and even. So, you know, cooking doesn't take time in the kitchen. It's the preparation of the food that takes the time. I think we'll all agree.
Yeah, and everyone loves this one.
You want to talk about saving time.
There are 60 pop out.
It's so simple. You keep it right on your countertop
You'll use
or
it all the
tabletop.
time.
And, you know, you'll use it every day.
You really will.
I mean, most people have a drawer full of knives, but you get one thick slice with a knife, then you get a thin slice, and then you get your finger sliced. With this machine, you can't cut yourself. And by the way, I'm going to adjust the slice. I showed you that tomato, perfect slices for salads, for sandwiches, but you can adjust the slice. So if you want a thin slice, I'm going to take it all the way up to, well, there's also the safety, okay? But I'm going to put it on the super thin slice for an onion. Because for onions, I'll tell you what, if this is the only thing you'll use this machine for, I think it's worth its weight in gold just for slicing onions.
I agree.
Because you get perfect uniform paper thin slices with no, the job is done so fast you don't even have time to cry, okay? But I want you to look at these slices. Now, I'm not done with this onion, but look at those perfect slices for salads, for sandwiches, for soups or stews. You may want to dice it. I'll show you that in a second, but with this guard, I want you to see this. You can't make a mistake and you don't waste anything. Even with this onion, you can take it right down to the end. You don't waste anything, you can't cut yourself, and you get perfect slices from top to bottom and all the way through that onion. Now, here's what made this machine actually famous. Actually, it's what this machine was designed to do over 100 years ago. They were originally developed in Germany as a cabbage board for making sauerkraut. You'll love this for long, stringy coleslaw. Make hot slaw, pepper slaw, chow chow. Do this with a head of iceberg lettuce on taco night. I mean, you want to talk about saving time. Now, I'm just doing a little bit here just to show you how quick and easy this is. I mean, look at that mountain of coleslaw done in seconds. Now, the best part about this mandolin is that it's so versatile. Some people don't like coleslaw long and stringy like this. I mean, I do. But if you'd rather have it deli style, watch what I'm going to do. Right here on the side of the machine, I'm going to drop this down to about the medium slice. And you see this little bar? Watch what happens when I slide this bar forward. You're going to see teeth pop up. Okay? You've got 1 row of teeth, now you've got 2 rows of teeth. And with those teeth that pop up, that's going to separate. And this is how you're going to end up doing your mincing and dicing for deli-style coleslaw without a lump, a hump, or a bump. I mean, look at this. It comes out so fine. You could sip that coleslaw through a straw.
It's snowing coleslaw.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at the mound in seconds, okay?
Yep.
So the time that you save is what, that's what pays for this machine. I mean, you think about it, if you were sitting there with a knife in the kitchen trying to make, under the safety holder, you use that guide, and now you can't make a mistake. We just minced an onion right down. Look at that.
Wow.
You get a perfect mince.
Look at that. Now look how fast this is.
I know. How long would that take in a food processor? How much time would it take to clean the food processor?
Well, that's the other thing. And you know what I like to do is I'll sort of do like a chopping time and then put things in little kind of you know, containers for the fridge, whether it's in my Debbie Meyer green boxes or just something to keep them. And then if I want to do a salad, I'll just do, you know, some tomatoes, some onion, you know, some cucumber. My daughter loves cucumber salad. And you know, it really is, I look at it and it really is the prep thing. that keeps you from doing that. But this is so incredibly fast and all about eating fruits and vegetables, and you gotta chop them up.
Right,
You know, not
exactly.
many people sit down with a cabbage and a knife and a fork.
Right. You know, I just peeled this carrot, okay, with one of the peelers, and now with the safety holder, I want you to see this because I didn't change anything yet. This is the same setting I used for dicing that onion. Look at this. I'm julienning a carrot. You see the difference? Anything that grows in layers will automatically chop. Anything that's solid, like a carrot, a potato, a pear, an apple, you'll get that automatic julienne. So if you want to make French fries, you can make shoestring French fries by the mounds. You can make shoestring French fries by the pounds. And with this machine and the safety holder, you can't cut yourself. Look at this. Look at this. If you've got kids at home, you're going to love the long, stringy shoestring French fries. But also, you can do things like zucchini.
You could do hash with it, too.
Absolutely.
Like, you know, that potato hash.
Make hash
and
browns.
hash
You can
browns.
do all that. Yep.
Right.
And anything
that
solid
zucchini
comes out in a stick. So
good.
You know, depends on what you want to do with this machine.
You
Now,
do
if
like
you
a
want bigger French
stir-fry?
fries,
Yeah.
absolutely. If you like bigger French fries, though, just move the little the tab here on the side. Now you adjust the machine to make those larger French fries, big carrot sticks, big zucchini spears for a vegetable tray. And look at this. Now you can make your bigger French fries.
Oh, yeah,
but you want to see how they all come out
Look at how perfect. They're all perfect. And by the way, if you have one of those air fryers like I do that I got here at HSN, you know, 2 pounds of potatoes, 1 tablespoon of oil, you've got yourself a delicious crispy side dish.
Instead of putting these in hot oil, try this too. Spread them out on a cookie sheet in the oven. Sprinkle some Parmesan cheese or barbecue salt over the top.
And roll them in egg whites,
They're delicious
too. They get really
baked
crispy.
instead of fried.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, oh, and by the way, here's how versatile this machine is. There's 26 different ways just to cut celery with this machine. I mean,
26.
Depending on how you want to. Listen, all you do is brush it through. You can do one stalk at a time. I'm using the whole bunch because for stuffing come the holidays, for soups and stews. Look at this. For stir fries, you'll love it. And look at the time that you're going to save. Because how much time does it take to chop celery with a knife? With this machine, it's done quick, safe, fast, easy.
Well, how much time does it take to go to the emergency room and get stitches?
Oh, that too. Exactly.
I mean, I have to admit, I'm a klutz. You see me here on live TV. They try to keep me away from all the weapons. But my producer's confirming that. Yes, I am true. This is true. But on my mandolin, I don't ever hurt myself because of the safety features that your hands never get close. And you can do that really fancy chopping. I mean, if you're a professional chef, they take years to get good at that close knife work. That ain't ever going to be me. I tell you that right now.
Well, here's another nice thing about this. There's so many things you can do with this machine. As a corn stripper alone, hey, if you freeze corn in the summertime, you know, whether it's blanched corn, cooked corn, raw corn, maybe you've got a grandpa with teeth like the stars, you know, they come out every night. Or maybe you've got children with braces. They can't chew the corn off the cob.
Look at
all you do is brush it through. You get 4 or 5 rows of sweet corn off the cob, and it's not flying all over the kitchen like it is with when you use a knife. So just as a corn stripper, look at what would you pay for a corn stripper alone? Probably $20, $30, $40 for a good corn stripper, and that's all it does is take corn off the cob. But here's what's unique about this machine. I want you to see this. I'm going to flip this up. Watch this. Now, instead of a straight slicer or mandolin, I'm going to flip this blade over. It locks in place just like this. Now you can see how it's got that ripple cut. Okay, let me clean this off here. You can see that ripple blade. Slide the platform back down, lock it into place, and watch this, because now instead of giving you a straight cut, now it's going to give you a ripple cut.
Ooh, look at that!
So for fancy decorating, for salads, for soups or stews, you can see the ripples on there, and by adjusting the thickness on the side of the machine here, you can do all kinds of different fun things. Like instead of going through straight up and down, give the vegetable a turn like this each time before you brush it through this ripple blade. And I want you to see what's happening, because now you can make your waffle chips.
Look at that.
You can decorate your salad with and think of all the calories you cut out with those holes.
How could you do this with How could you do this with a knife? I mean,
there's no way.
That's the question right there.
Hey,
and then you do those waffle fries.
You go to.
Look at
you can get these in those fast food places.
I love
the waffle
watching
fries.
you do this presentation because I forget all the things that it does.
And hey, if you're out on a cheap date, look at this, Helen. Organic earrings.
Look at.
You get the hungry guys to chase you around.
You've been alone a lot, haven't you, John, since I've seen you? Yeah.
It's a long drive here.
Okay, all right.
I have a lot of time to think.
I think
but
so,
think of
yeah.
all the things that you can do. Hey, try this with apples, too. If you can't get your kids to eat raw vegetables, try it through the machine like this, because by putting those holes, making that little waffle, or even just the ripple, think about this, too.
The shapes. Anything in shapes.
Anything with shapes, right. And you can
yeah.
adjust the thickness by adjusting the knob on the side here. So if you wanted them a little thicker, okay, maybe you're making, maybe you've got a dehydrator and you want to dehydrate apples, but you want to add a little twist to it. Add those ripples or those ridges to it. The kids go crazy over that. Or not even for dehydrating. I mean, even for a vegetable tray, with the ridges on your vegetables like this, think about it, it holds more dip. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It grabs the dip.
Yeah, well, he looked right at me when he said that, folks. Earl's Sub Shop.
Yeah, exactly.
Here on HSN. My friend, when are you going to be back?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to have to check my schedule because